What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I guess if you want, you can call it a channel update, but it's more of something I've been thinking about for a while now on how to handle my channel moving forward, because I've been getting frustrated a lot. Now, I know every time I talk about frustrations, people's brains start churning and start making excuses and trying to provide reasons and rationale as to why something isn't working the way it should be working, or why I should do something different instead of doing this other thing. And it's just so much contradiction, hypocrisy, and confusion that gets thrown into it that I'm just going to ignore all of that and talk about what I want to do moving forward. I don't want this video to come off as me complaining about YouTube or my channel not being successful like it should, even though that's kind of deep down how I feel. It's not fair to do that, because there are so many great creators out there that are struggling the same way, if not worse, than me. In fact, I should be extremely grateful and thankful for all of the attention my channel has gotten over the past few years. But at this moment, I feel like it's come to a head. I used to cover just video games. I transitioned into covering some drama revolving around the gaming industry, and now I've kind of gone back into talking just about video games. And it's been confusing for a lot of viewers, clearly. But my purpose has always been to make sure I make the channel what I want it to be, and how I'm feeling on whatever day it is. That's what I want to make a video on. And take it or leave it. Like, you don't have to watch it, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I feel like people get mad at me because I make something that's not for them, and they're wondering why I made that. It's like, not everything I do has to be watched by every single viewer, by every single subscriber. That's not what I don't care. I make stuff because I have a passion behind it. I want to talk about video games. I want to talk about, like my previous video, Breath of the Wild 2, and how it got leaked to potentially being released this year, which was crazy to me, and I couldn't wait to talk about that because I truly have a passion behind that. But then you look at the other videos I've made that deal with drama and stuff, talking about like the whole Destiny FOMO situation, or Tipster, or even like Angry Joe, or going back so far as Pro Jared. Like, it's been a part of my channel for a while now. Some people love it, some people hate it, and again, it's fine. But what I've seen when it comes to the attention that the videos get, people care more about the drama. They truly do. Like, that is a fact. I don't care what people say in the comments section about how they hate the drama. They don't want any more drama. They want happiness and butterflies and rainbows in their life. They don't want all this depressing and sad crap. That's okay, but the reality is what the numbers are, and under what I've seen on the analytics in YouTube, my drama-based videos do exceedingly well. It's one of the frustrations I've had dealing with the Screenwave Mafia, as I've dubbed them, group over the past few years as well. Frustration stemming from having some misunderstandings or disagreements behind the types of videos that get made once in a while by, we'll say, Woodhawker, with his videos about people sending him stuff, where I've aired multiple times my frustrations with that, why I don't feel like it's okay, why I don't feel like it's right, why it sends a bad message to the entire gaming community. And he continues to make those videos. Whatever, it's his right to do, but ultimately it ends up taking advantage of those that just don't know any better, the less educated, you could say, or more likely the younger audience, the kids out there that just want to get noticed by their idol of Woodhawker. I don't feel like that is the right thing to do in this world of what even is right anymore. There's so many confusing things to say about that. Not going to go into details, but my frustration stems from, I make videos talking about stuff like that, and they take off. They do really well, like exceedingly well. I'm talking 10,000, 15,000, 25,000 views. And then I make a video yesterday talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and it gets 250 views. Now, as a content creator, what are you supposed to think? People say, do what you love to do. Just follow your dream, follow your passion, be what you want, make your channel your own, and have fun with it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I love to do. Sometimes I do love to talk about the drama. I'm not doing it just for the clicks. Sometimes I truly do want to talk about it because I have a passion behind why I disagree with something, why I feel like it's not right, why I want to speak up and have my voice heard about it. Regardless of if people care about what I have to say or not, they tune into those videos over me talking about video games for the vast majority of cases. My frustration comes in when I talk about drama and talk about things that people want to watch, and they come at me saying that I'm down on these people, I'm negative, I'm a horrible human being, I'm beating up on their idol, whatever they want to say to defend whoever they want to defend. But the point is, they come and watch those videos and they care about what I have to say about them. Whereas talking about Legend of Zelda and other video games like the Pokemon Snap, nobody cared. Nobody, like literally both of those videos just fell flat on their faces and went nowhere. My frustration being, I would love to talk about games all the time if those videos did exceedingly well. They don't. They don't. Like, RGT85, great channel, someone I look up to personally, makes videos talking about eShop sales. I don't have a problem with that. People say I've had a problem with those videos. I don't. I truly don't. More power to him. If I could make an eShop video talking about the games that I love, what's on sale, and why I recommend it, and those videos would get hundreds of thousands of views, you bet your ass I'd be making those videos. But they don't. They fall on their faces. Why? I don't know. Like, maybe it's because the YouTube algorithm is jaded against smaller channels. Maybe it's because my audience has grown to know me as a person and they expect a certain type of content from me, and when I divert from that, they get confused. Maybe it's a combination of a whole bunch of different things. My point being, I can't just talk about generic video game stuff that I have a passion about because it doesn't get the views. And when I do talk about drama-centered stuff, it gets the attention, but it also pisses off these bigger channels when they hear me say anything negative about them. It's a catch-22. I can't win for losing no matter what I try to do. It's either the videos don't do well or they do exceedingly well, but then the community hates me for talking about something that I have a passion about. So at this point, I'm still going to keep doing what I do. Nothing is changing because I do truly love making these videos, regardless of if it's video game related or drama based circulating around the video game industry. Either way, if there's something that comes up that I want to talk about, I'm going to turn the lights on, flip the camera on, record it, edit it, publish it, and promote it the best I can, and just keep doing that because I truly do enjoy doing this. RGT made a video talking about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 along with other channels. Nintendo Prime made one as well. Other bigger channels made videos. A lot of people talking about Breath of the Wild 2 yesterday. I was one of the first ones, and my video out of the gate was pretty bad. Like, it didn't get many views. I think I had like 35, 40 views in the first hour. For a channel of my size with 13,000 subscribers, give or take a couple hundred. It's been hovering around that for a while. But the problem is, I'm not getting the views from my subscriber base to sustain these videos, to make them go anywhere in the algorithm. And then a channel like Sean Long, RGT85, comes out and makes that Breath of the Wild video, and it explodes. I mean, he's got like 20,000 views on it in the first couple hours. And he's got a channel of over 300,000 subscribers, so it makes sense, obviously, to get more views on these. But the issue comes in when I posted this on Twitter the other day. I'm getting less than a 2% view of my sub base, we'll say, somewhere around that. Whereas someone like Sean Long, RGT85, or Nintendo Prime are getting between 5 and 8% viewership base from their install subscribers. And that's why the algorithm is taking it and promoting it and putting it above mine. And it's fine. I'm not saying you have to watch my videos, you have to share and tell people about my videos. It's just frustrating to me as a channel that cares so much about this stuff to see it die on the table. When I put literally in that video, I put probably, I'd say 4.5 solid hours of research, filming, editing, publishing, and promoting it, and it just died. And it's like, at that point, I was very frustrated. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to motivate people to watch my videos. And it's not easy to say. It's gonna probably come across the wrong way. I'm trying my best to not have that happen. But ultimately, what I've decided is, if my videos do not get over 1,000 views in the first 48 hours, which is, I think, a good minimal baseline to know if my video is doing well or not. 48 hours is plenty of time for something that is pretty hot off the press news based to know if that video is going anywhere or not. I will put it in unlisted mode and it won't show up on my channel anymore. So that way, people who subscribe to me and want to hear the latest news will know that if they don't watch it in the first 48 hours, it won't be there for them. So maybe that might motivate people to want to click and support this channel, to want to make these videos get to 1,000 views initially, and that way we can just leave it as it is and not change anything about it. I will be removing all of these videos after 48 hours if they don't get 1,000 views on them. Also, for my Patreons, I will, anytime I remove a video from my homepage, I will post it in Patreon because you guys have supported me through thick and thin, and it's the least I can do to make it easy on you. If you miss my videos, they'll be there. They'll be right at the front page. You don't have to search for them. They'll all be on Patreon for any videos I end up taking down. This is going to be kind of a social experiment. I hate that terminology, but it's all I can come up with right now with dealing with the frustrations I've had with all of this. And maybe it fails, maybe it falls flat on its face and everybody hates me for it, which I'm getting used to, the mob mentality on the internet and YouTube. Everyone can't wait to attack, especially a smaller channel that's trying everything they can to get ahead, to get some sort of notoriety and attention on a landscape that is completely overcrowded with people doing the same thing over and over and over again. And people say, that's your problem, you're a small channel, you're doing the same thing other people doing. I like doing this stuff. So if you like what I do, if you like watching it, please help support me. And if you don't, that's okay too. Just know it's not going to be there for you to view on the homepage after 48 hours if it doesn't get past 1,000 views. That's where I'm going to leave this video, and we'll just see what happens moving forward, and if this works out or not, I don't know, but I want to give it a shot. I feel like it might motivate people to click on the notification before clicking on other people's videos if they know it's not going to be there in the future. It might light a little bit of a fire under their butt to make sure they can watch these videos and not have to search for them in other locations just to find them and watch what I have to say about something. Because ultimately, I've worked in the video game industry for many years. I've played video games since I was in diapers. I know a lot about these video games. I know video game companies. I am an insider just as much as any of these other YouTubers that claim to be. But for some reason, people just like to watch the bigger channels because that's what's trendy, I guess. I don't know. Frustration comes in, not just from me, like I said, there are plenty of other smaller channels out there that don't get the notoriety, don't get the attention. But this is my channel, this is about me, this is what the stand I'm taking is, and we'll see where it goes from here. Thank you again for all your support, and especially to my Patreons that continue to support me through all of this nonsense that YouTube continues to do. I'm going to leave the video right there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing. Smash it.